One of the main traits of Ayanokoji Kiyotaka from Classroom of the Elite is his ability to regulate emotions. Some might say he doesn't have any. In this video, you will learn 30 ways to stop being reactive and getting triggered like a child. 1. Locus of control strategy. Differentiate between what you can control and what you can't, what you can change and what you can't. Ask yourself this question: can I control this event? Is this in my locus of control? If you can control the event, do your best. If you can't, then there is no use in thinking about it. 2. Reflect on your own mistakes at nighttime. That's the main way you improve in life. You summon your mistakes, you face your demons, you think through them, and decide how you can do better. Keep a list of your most common mistakes. Watch my video on self-sabotage for more. 3. Know your emotional triggers. Who are the people that get on your nerves? Why? Pay attention to them and to yourself. Keep a list for this as well. 4. Label the feeling you are having. It's called the labeling technique. Negative emotions diminish when stated. Positive ones increase and expand. Naming something is a form of control. If you name your emotion, you start guiding it towards the right direction. 5. Control your breathing. Slow it down to slow down time. Breathe in, counting to 4, and breathe out, counting to 4. Breathe it out like you're trying to push it through a small tube. Extremely underrated advice because it slows down your physiology. Do it. Remember this quote: how you handle today is how you will handle every day. How you handle this minute is how you will handle every minute. You are what you do and what you repeat, so start now. Pick a technique and do it. 7. When something bad happens to you, ask yourself, will this still impact me 5 days, 5 months, 5 years from now? The answer is most likely no. This technique works because it gives you perspective. 8. Serve the urge. If you have a negative feeling, an addiction, don't block it. Notice the urge, notice the feeling, the craving. Accept how you experience it. Focus on where you are feeling it. Release the tension by breathing slowly and deeply. Repeat the process a couple of times. 9. Remember your why. What are you trying to achieve? What are you going to lose by giving in to the feelings, to the cravings? Remember your why by placing it on a piece of paper and putting it on a wall. Having a why, you can almost bear anyhow. 10. Deliberately place yourself in more stressful situations to develop resistance. This is called the exposure therapy. You expose yourself to pain to get some form of immunity. 11. Use rejection therapy. It's a form of exposure therapy as well. Make rejection be your goal and not success. Make a list of things to do where rejection is possible. Only consider the items successful if you are rejected. Example, asking a girl out. If you get rejected, you passed the mission. If you don't get rejected, you failed. By going to the situation, hoping to be rejected, your fear loses its power. When you do this enough times, your fear of rejection, your ability to control yourself, will increase. 12. Visualize a stressful situation before it happens and live through it, thinking of how it could impact your life. Find the solution in your head, do it often enough, and you will control your tendency of catastrophizing. 13. Journal how you feel on paper so you can see it from afar. You will cringe at your lack of self-awareness or find a gem in there that gives you more awareness. 14. Treat yourself the way a friend would treat you. Ask yourself, if I loved myself, would I do this? If I loved myself, will I treat myself this way? It's rule number 2 from 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. 15. Exercise more. It gives you a sense of accomplishment, a feeling of euphoria, and regulates your hormones. 16. Relative negativity. If you are feeling down, ask yourself, what's the chance that there's someone out there getting tortured inside an unknown locked room with no chance to escape? Then ask yourself, am I willing to trade places with them? Of course not. Visualize this situation in your mind. I know it's a bit extreme, but it will make you feel better about your own situation. 17. Detach yourself from the situation by physically removing yourself from the location. 18. Take a long walk. Make it a habit. Connect with nature. Go outside. Sun exposure helps regulate your emotions. You have to do it 3 times a day for 5 minutes if you want good results. 19. Reframe negative thoughts. Think about your situation and try to come up with at least one upside. You lost your job? Maybe it's a chance to do what you really want to do. Your sick puppy died? Well, at least your loved one is no longer in pain. Find the upside. 20. Cookie jar technique. List the times you experienced tough or tougher moments and how you defeated them. Create a record of achievements to fill your cookie jar. 21. Celebrate small victories to give yourself more boosts of positive energy to fight against negative emotions and doubts. 22. Set up a worry/sadness/anger timer. Tell yourself you are only allowed to have 3 to 5 minutes to be really upset. Sit with yourself alone for maximum effect. 23. Keep an open, confident body language to fool your mind to thinking that you are in control. Practice your posture and stance. It really works. 24. If you feel sad, mad, angry, pick a funny song beforehand and replay it in your own mind. This is a form of misdirection. You beat one feeling with another. 25. If you are anxious, tell yourself you are excited and talk about how excited you are to do what you are going to do. Excitement and anxiety manifest in the same physiological manner. 26. Designate self-care activities and experiment with them until you find the ones that work for you. Some might consider bathing. Others will take a walk or play positive music. Whatever it takes to improve your mood. 27. Opposite action method. Do the behavior that is opposite to the action congruent with the mood or feeling you're experiencing right now. If you feel like you don't want to work out, do a push-up. Start small to break the cycle. 28. Avoid the fallacy of fairness, assuming that life is fair and people are doing things that directly harm you. See humans as facts of nature. I have a video on that if you are interested. 29. Consider the story you are telling yourself. In the heat of the moment, we tell ourselves lies and feed ourselves false information in order to protect our egos. Pause and think if your story is actually valid. What are the chances that your take is what actually happened? You are most likely exaggerating. 30. Use the just like me method. If someone does something that you do not like or makes you feel angry or whatever, find a moment when you have done something similar and tell yourself that this person is just like you, hence the just like me. Realize that both of you are human beings. Both of you are imperfect and make mistakes. If you like this video, consider watching my other 2 videos on Ayanokoji or any of your other favorite characters. You can also join my new channel for serious content, Johan Noir. I'll see you there.